Hey everyone, how's it going? Today, I bring you a 3-part series recounting the story of God of War. In this video, we'll cover the tale from before the games up to the events of God of War 1. Let's dive into the video. Kratos was born in Sparta as the son of Zeus, the king of the Greek gods. He bore a facial mark known as the Marked Warrior, indicating he was a potential threat to his father. Kratos excelled as an exceptional warrior in Sparta, and eventually became the captain of his army. His fury and remarkable combat skills led to numerous victories in battle. During a desperate battle against barbarians, Kratos found himself on the brink of defeat. In a moment of desperation, he made a pact with Ares, the god of war, pledging his loyalty in exchange for power to defeat his enemies. Ares granted Kratos the Blades of Chaos, 2 swords chained to his wrists that would become his iconic weapons. Under the influence of Ares, Kratos became a relentless warrior, committing terrible acts in the name of the god of war. At the peak of his service, Ares manipulated him into killing his own wife and daughter in a blind battle frenzy. Upon realizing what he had done, Kratos was devastated by guilt and remorse. The mark of the ashes, symbolizing the death of his family, was magically tattooed on his skin as a constant reminder of his heinous deeds. Kratos vowed revenge against Ares and sought redemption for his sins. He became a renegade Spartan, wandering the world while haunted by visions of his past. God of War Ascension unfolds before the events of the first God of War, delving into Kratos' life before he became the ghost of Sparta. The game kicks off with Kratos being held captive by the Furies, 3 deities punishing those who break their oaths. Kratos is accused of breaking his oath to Ares, leading him to kill his own family. Now, with mystical chains bound to him by the Furies, Kratos seeks a way to sever his ties with them. He faces mythological creatures and mortal enemies while fighting for his freedom. During his journey, Kratos forms an unlikely alliance with Orcos, a Fury's oath for seeking revenge against his sisters for marking him with a scar. Together, they seek a means to break the bonds tying Kratos to the Furies. Throughout the game, Kratos confronts each Fury individually, challenging them in epic battles. Each Fury represents a different facet of the torments Kratos faces in his quest for freedom. Along his journey, Kratos discovers that Ares manipulated events to ensure he became an unstoppable warrior, fueling his hatred and leading him to kill his own family. This revelation further fuels Kratos' fury. Eventually, Kratos faces the Furies in a final battle. With Orko's help, he defeats them and breaks the chains that kept him bound to them. However, freedom comes at a price, and Orko sacrifices his life to release Kratos. Kratos is summoned by the gods to aid in the defense of the city of Attica against a Persian attack led by Morpheus, the god of sleep. The city is threatened by mythological creatures and Persian soldiers. During the battle, Morpheus captures Kratos' daughter, Calliope, using her as leverage and weakening Kratos with magical chains that strip him of his divine powers. Kratos embarks on a journey through mythological Greece, facing creatures like basilisks, minotaurs, and titans while seeking ways to free his daughter and break the magical chains binding him. Throughout his journey, Kratos encounters deities like Athena, offering guidance and challenges. He also interacts with Persephone, playing a significant role in the plot. In the game's climax, Kratos confronts Morpheus and, to save Calliope, sacrifices his own ability to feel pain. He is forced to relinquish a part of his humanity to free his daughter. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This way, you won't miss the upcoming videos narrating the story of God of War, and you also help this humble channel grow. It's extremely challenging to climb the rankings on YouTube, and your support would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for your attention. The game begins with Kratos attempting an act of self-destruction, as his past torments him to the point where he leaps off a cliff. However, Athena saves the Spartan with the promise that if he aids the gods, they will rid him of his nightmares once and for all. Kratos reluctantly accepts the proposal. Guided by Athena, Kratos embarks on a journey to find the Box of Pandora, a weapon capable of killing a god. He faces mythological creatures, solves puzzles, and deals with other Greek gods, including Poseidon and Medusa. Ares unleashes an attack on Athens, and seeking revenge, Kratos confronts the god of war in an epic showdown. With Athena's assistance, Kratos finally defeats Ares using the box of Pandora. With Ares' death, Kratos becomes the new god of war. However, his quest for revenge does not ease his inner torment. God of War establishes a cycle of revenge and redemption for Kratos, demonstrating that his actions have lasting consequences. The game concludes with Kratos leaving the empty box of Pandora in Athens, while the gods observe his future actions with interest and concern. The game reveals more about Kratos' origins. He discovers that he is a son of Sparta, the child of Callisto and the brother of Deimos. However, Deimos was captured by Ares when they were children, leading Callisto to madness. Kratos embarks on a journey to the domain of Morpheus, the god of dreams, to rescue his brother Deimos. During the quest, he faces mythological creatures, including the basilisk and the Cyclops. Throughout his journey, Kratos confronts various Greek gods such as Artemis, Athena, Poseidon, and Thanatos, the god of death, each attempting to hinder his progress. Kratos learns that Deimos is alive but imprisoned in the prison of Tartarus, and enraged at Kratos, believing he was abandoned. A fight ensues, but Kratos refrains from striking Deimos, and the confrontation ends when Thanatos takes Deimos away. Kratos discovers that Ares is responsible for his brother's capture, leading him to seek revenge. The final showdown takes place in Tartarus, where Kratos faces Thanatos. Although he defeats him, Deimos dies protecting Kratos during the battle. At the end of the game, Kratos grapples with the loss of his brother and discovers that his past is connected to a prophecy predicting his death at the hands of a god. The next video will cover the story of God of War 2 and God of War 3. It's likely to be released on Friday, March 1st. Activate the notification bell and stay tuned. So, that was the first video in a 3-part saga. What did you think? If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss the other 2 videos. Remember, this Wednesday, we'll have a video telling Sephiroth's story, and this Friday, the second part of this saga. So, hit that bell. Thank you very much for watching this video. Until next time.